Hey everyone, this is Hannah Romero, the social media manager and reporter at the Rocket Miner. I'm coming to you from my apartment today because, as Caleb explained in his update video yesterday, we at the Rocket Miner have been working hard at doing our part to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. So we closed our office to the public about a week ago, but now we're also all taking efforts to work from home so that we can stay out of the office and we can help keep doing our part to prevent the spread and just to keep people safe and healthy. So we're working from home, so I'm bringing you the update from here. Today, as far as the numbers with coronavirus go, in the US there are a total of 44,183 cases. There have been 544 deaths, and that is the information from the CDC website. In Wyoming, we have had 30 confirmed cases now, and the Wyoming Department of Health website breaks those cases down by county. So where we stand currently is we have 1 case in Campbell, 2 in Carbon, 10 in Fremont, 8 in Laramie, 2 in Natrona, 1 in Park, 4 in Sheridan, and 2 in Teton. But today we did get some good news because it was reported that 2 of the individuals who were confirmed to have coronavirus in Fremont County have fully recovered and they were released from isolation. So that's good news. And in Wyoming we haven't had any deaths yet. Here in Sweetwater County, we have now an emergency operations center, and this group has been activated. They're taking over some of the responsibilities that the task force was previously doing. So this emergency operations center, or the EOC for short, will serve as a centralized emergency management organization intended to help area citizens and stakeholders navigate the community's response in containing the spread and combating the COVID-19 virus. Like I said, they absorbed the functions of what was previously Sweetwater County Community Resiliency Task Force in their mission. And so this group is led by the Sweetwater County Emergency Management, and they consist of county and city government officials, public health authorities, local public service staff, and business and industry representatives. So this is the main group in Sweetwater County now of leaders that are organizing, responding to, and giving out information about our county's response to COVID-19 and keeping things updated. The EOC is planning to live stream briefings at 5 p.m. every day on the Sweetwater County government's YouTube channel. So you can go there 5 p.m. every day to watch those, to get their updates on what's going on in Sweetwater County itself. They also have a telephone hotline number you can call. It's 311. You can call there to get information and talk to people more about what's going on with coronavirus, how you can respond, what you can do, what's happening here in Sweetwater County. Today, the EOC also shared a situation report, and this document's really helpful because it gives an overview of how Sweetwater County is doing, where we're at, how we're responding to the situation, and it also gives a list of local businesses in Green River and in Rock Springs where it lists their hours, it shows whether they're open or not, what the restrictions are on their hours. So that's really helpful. You can find that on our website, attached to the most recent story that we did explaining what the EOC is. So you can find that on rocketminer.com. Today, Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County announced that they've updated some of their visitor policies. As we said, they're constantly revising and working through these policies just in order to keep the patients and the community safe and to, again, help prevent the spread of the virus. So today the hospital announced that most of the hospital inpatient areas are no longer open to visitors. There are some exceptions that include the pediatric patients, obstetric patients, and those in end-of-life care. But to get more information on that, again, you can check rocketminer.com. We have a story that explains more of the details on the visitation policy, and you can always check the hospital's website as well. Today in state news, it was announced that Yellowstone National Park and Grand Teton National Park will both be closing. And this is along with a lot of other national parks across the country that are also closing. Lots of them were staying open, but they had to close down things like the visitor centers and bathrooms, and it's hard to enjoy the national parks without those resources. So in order to just, again, keep stopping the spread of the virus, keep people safe, they're making decisions to close a lot of the national parks completely. So Yellowstone and Grand Teton both announced their decisions to close today. In more international news, the International Olympic Committee announced a first of its kind postponement of the Summer Olympics. And they said the Tokyo Games must be rescheduled to a date beyond 2020, but not later than summer 2021, to safeguard the health of the athletes, everybody involved in the Olympic Games, and the international community. So this is, as far as I know, the first time the Olympics have ever been postponed, and definitely the first time it's happened due to circumstances like these. But like I said, they are still planning on holding them, just it probably won't be until next year. Governor Mark Gordon has made a lot of statements recently in keeping our state updated with the current situation, with closures and how he's responding, how we as a state are supposed to be responding. And he recently said that he doesn't expect to issue a shelter-in-place order, which is what a lot of cities around the nation are doing, and that encourages people, well, it enforces for people to stay in their homes and basically not go anywhere except like to doctors, to the grocery stores when they absolutely need to. Lots of people are doing the shelter-in-place order. Gordon said that he doesn't expect to issue that, but he did say further restrictions may be necessary. He said, "At this point, we do not believe a shelter-in-place order is necessary. What we're trying to do is to find a balance that respects private property rights, personal liberties, and prudent health standards. We can hopefully look to Wyoming, being a bellwether state that leads the nation in not having to proceed with shelter-in-place. But that can only come with citizens stepping up and doing their part with social distancing, maintaining good hygiene, and doing their best to meet these orders." So my encouragement to you today is to pay attention to this, what the governor said, because we would like to avoid having to go as far as a shelter-in-place order, but that means that we have to follow the orders that are already in place. We have to be smart, we have to be careful, and honestly, for those of us who can, I think it's best if we do as much as we possibly can to basically abide by the shelter-in-place order. We should stay home as much as possible. And again, that you can still go outside, you can still get exercise, go for a walk, get out in the desert. It doesn't mean you just have to be sheltered only in your house, at least not at this point it doesn't. But we need to be careful and we need to be responsible with that. And we need to not be going to visit people. We need to limit things as much as we can, both so that we don't have to get to the point of the shelter-in-place order, like the governor said, and just because that's the best way to beat this virus and to stop the spread, is the less people you're in contact with, the less people it's spreading to. And we just need to take that seriously and to be careful and to be smart. Again, this is not to scare people or say that we're going into hiding or anything. It's just doing the best we can to keeping people safe and keeping our community and ourselves safe, and just respecting that and being smart about the choices that we're making. So just wanted to give you these updates today, more of what's going on. We will keep updating you as we get more information. We'll keep sharing it. Again, you can follow us. We have the rocketminer.com/coronavirus page where all of our updates go. We're constantly posting things on our social media platforms as well. So just keep watching us for more information and keep making good decisions and being smart. Have a good night.